It went all bad. Okay, attempt 1, boom, missed checkpoint. Attempt 2, okay, right here, boom, back door. Attempt 3, okay, right here, boom, boom, and boom. Okay, attempt 4, coming up over here, doing pretty well. Disturb the car a little bit with that bump, and then just going everywhere but on the road, and then just downhill from there, literally. And then favorite place, trees. Attempt number 5, right here, gone, boom, and missed out on everything. 6, same house, we try to save it, but front door, ting tong, who's there? Attempt 7, same type of mistake right here, gone, saved from that tree, but then over here. Hello and welcome back to another video. 2026, happy new year guys. And today we are going to be in Forza Horizon 4. That's right, not 5 but 4. And if you're thinking, bro, what happened? This game discontinued in 2024 and this is 2026, what's wrong with you? I have one answer for you. Good race. I mean, 2 words and 2 answers rather than 1. But welcome back. Today we are going to go with Nissan GTS R31, one of the favorite cars that I like. It is just quite simply beautiful. If I can get a chance, I will buy it in cash. Literally in cash. No payment options, nothing. If they're out there right now, I will go out and get it. But I don't know Hot Wheels makes it. Oh, you thought a new car? No, sir. I don't have for the new car, but Hot Wheels 100%. But if I get an option someday for the new car, then I will gladly, with my eyes closed, will buy a Lexus. Anywho, after showing my intense love for this Nissan, let's start this whole video while you're here. So we're gonna make a car. Usually I make a grippy machine with no top speed. This time we're going to change the game because it's 2026. B class, 699, or you can say 69.9. All right, okay, perv alert. However, so this is going to be a speed machine with very little grip, but we're going to do something bananas with this. So are you ready for the video? If you would have said no at this point, the video is still gonna go because there is no way to stop actively on YouTube. It's a pre-recorded thing. I don't know if you know or what, but here we go. The first race, it's Goliath, 2-lapper, made by me. If you haven't seen, go back and it says Red SS Presents. That's right. And the first boom turn happens, and we had an argument with an internet service provider's technician on his van when he was going to fix something, and we hit him really hard at the back. So if your internet is still not working and the technician hasn't showed up, yeah, it was because of me. Boom, again. Okay, I just don't want this guy to have a decent job. How dare he? And then this kid comes along with his toy car or whatever. But we get the first evidence over here of, yeah. So she slides. That's all I'm gonna say, but we'll see, we'll see. However, I did mention that there's going to be a speed demon. That part hasn't shown up yet. That part hasn't been accentuated because we are just taking turns in a small town in UK in a game that got discontinued in 2024, and we are right here. So you getting the idea of how this is going. However, this is the point. After 5th gear is where this Nissan really shines. We're at 200 kilometers per hour, and we still have 1 more gear to go. We're redlining, and then a little bit of coasting. Bye. He did flip his hand. I saw it. He did flip a sauce. And whoa. Sorry, sir, the red car. The other guy did scare us really badly. He was just kind of hanging out by the cliff there. Anywho, nothing much happens after us pooing a little bit while driving this. Past this mom in her Volvo trying to race here. I said bye, but then we lost control. At this point, the avatar in the car is crying and yelling because of fear. Mom comes back again, takes the position back again, and we said so we tried to follow her aggressively and took the position back and said, bye ma, your groceries are moving in the car. Anywho, after roasting Volvo like that, we are on position 7, nothing much happens. We did poo ourselves twice. Once when the cliffside friend came along, and the second time when we went gallivanting into the grass. But nothing much happens. We are just kind of gaining to the other people, and boom, we gained on them. During that process, the technician did pass us because his van apparently is better than a Nissan GTS R31 that I said is going to be a very good car, and I personally love, and I feel it's very beautiful. Anywho, that clarity is done, that reality check is done. We hit Mercedes at the back saying, nice bum. And then I'm going to show you this bit where the high speed nature of this car shows up. So we are at 210 kilometers, 5th gear, 6th position. We put up in the 6th gear. We were at 210, remember, we are already 225. We are going almost 230, and we reached 230, and we're still going, and we are almost at 235. And now the turn comes along, so we got a brake. And I'm pretty sure you heard those tires screaming because they're trying to keep this car in line. The grip is at its limits. But 235 kilometers in real life is so much that you might not even know what's happening. Anyways, this Chevy broke some street furniture. Mercedes, we passed it, but then don't ask. We are right here in 4th position. Nothing is going on. We are catching up to the leaders, and we are right here, right by the leaders. We passed this guy. He comes in a street race in a Baja car, so idiot alert already. Passed him. Number 3rd. We are still in one of the pole positions, so even if we don't do anything more than this, we are still one of the winners. Now, I don't know what's going on with this car, but I feel like Ghost Rider has given up on his bike and got this new car. So Slipstring went completely behind, got all this nice clean air, passed Ghost Rider, and we are in 2nd position now. Now the leader is not that far, so we gotta catch up to this leader and we gotta get this position back. But then realized the leader is really good. So we have more gap rather than reducing, which was not a problem. So we were passing this town, Ashmore, I guess. And at this moment, I don't know what happened. And we were in somebody else's backyard. Now over here, I decided to restart. But then this is 2026. And this is Forza Horizon 4. That got discontinued in 2026. So it's decided, no, we will go through this race. Sorry for the pause. I literally went there, peed and came back. So now, after releasing ourselves and now doing this, we said we will win this race back because we have a whole lap left in front of us. The car is extremely fast. We're going to make it happen. But I want to show you, because I was not able to show what happened the first time. So here, keep your eye on this car. Doing pretty well. We're doing pretty good. The speed is amazing. We're going almost 220 kilometers here. And then this turn comes along. And then this is what happens. Nothing. And too late. Boom. So couldn't figure out what happened. And then got stuck between two trucks. I mean, not trucks. Trunks. AKA trees. And I thought, yeah, we need to analyze. So mid-race, made an executive decision and said, let's pull up in the parking lot. Let's pull up. Sit down. and kind of think on what happened. How come our car ended up in tree twice within like 6 minutes? And then after thinking about it a lot, decided to restart, because what else can you do? So here comes my restart attempt. Again, the Goliath, 2 laps, and I wanted to show you how difficult or what difficulty I play in. So I don't want you to think saying, oh, you must be in easy mode starting at 12 and then catching up to all this. No. The only thing I don't do is manual with clutch, because I don't know how to do it and it's very hard to do it. You have to have a balance between your thumb and stuff. Either way is too complicated. So let me start the race and tell you how great of a race this is, okay? So once we start the race, it was glorious, or was it completely... Hey. Anyways, wanted to tell you that it went all bad, okay? Attempt 1, boom, missed checkpoint. Attempt 2, okay? Right here, boom, back door. Attempt 3, okay? Right here, boom, boom, and boom, okay? Attempt 4, coming up over here, doing pretty well. Disturb the car a little bit with that bump, and then just going everywhere but on the road, and then just downhill from there, literally. And then favorite place, trees. Attempt number 5, right here, gone, boom, and missed out on everything. 6, same house, we try to save it, but front door, ting tong, who's there? Attempt 7, same type of mistake right here, gone, saved from that tree, but then over here, yeah. So it happened, okay? It happened. So you see how that error message is? Now it makes sense, right? Yeah, everything went haywire. To be very honest, the first race that we saw, that where I was able to finish the first lap almost, was a good race. Because after that, I'm still struggling trying to make sense of all this here. Anywho, that Baja idiot is still with us. Passed him, and he passed us again. Anyways, good choice, sir. Baja car in this, yeah, good choice. We can't say anything at this point because our R31 is kind of... Sorry. Yeah. So, our car is not the greatest at this point, but we're gonna make do with whatever we got. 10th position, behind a Charger. Okay? Now, yeah, do you see that twitching? So this car is oversteering when it is on low speed, and she understeers when it's on high speed. Yeah. So that's what's up. And also she loses traction every now and then. This is my attempt number 642,000 and 11th position. This is again 5th gear. You know what's gonna happen. She's gonna go. So she finds the traction right there. Boom. Picking up a little bit. And then right here, Charger comes along and he thinks, okay, he's going to stop us by becoming bigger, upset the car, hit him, and we gradually pick up the position, pick up Baja guy. Fubawu is in front of us, hits Fubawu at the back and say, we are here, we're going to pass you, sir. But he said, no, thank you, I'm faster than you, which kind of makes sense. He is faster than us. He's actually gaining on us. But then he twitched a little bit. And because of his twitching, we got the position. And we are in number 8, which is not the best, but which is not the bad either. I don't know. My English is not the best. Just that's what I'm going to say. First video, new year, hey, it's going to happen. However, 8th position. Going through the house. All right, yeah, almost knocked the door, but luckily didn't. Sorry, was having a sip of my drink. Mouth getting dry. Mom is still on the race. passed her too. She's having so much fun here. Mom was like, I'm gonna make you all sandwiches between takes. Yeah. I would slip, restart, right at the start line, she's giving out sandwiches. Cool mom, that's all I'm gonna say. So right here, we got some influence because we made so many attempts that even game was like, you know, we're done as of 2024, but I'm gonna give you some points. How about you gain influence in this world which is destroyed and you're living in the past? That makes sense? No, me neither. So past him, 5th position. Now, on a serious note, I'm showing you this race more in detail is because I want to show you how amazing this car is, by the way. So, right here, 5th position. Look at that. I mean, yes, you have to handle her a little bit gently. God forbid if you give a little bit of a yank to the turn, she will lose control. But if you are very gentle, very straight, like, you see that? Yeah. If you're straight and try to manage, she does really well. 4th position. And we have the leaders fighting in front of us. However, the 1st position, the lead, is always kingdoms away. I don't know what happens, but that person is out there, always. Anywho, Ghost Rider right in front of us. We try to pass him, but Hot Wheels at the back is trying to chase and challenge us for the position, where I felt that Hot Wheels and us are kind of in the same field. However, we do end up with a little bit of more top speed, and I said that while she passed me, or he passed me, but when the back comes in towards the beach where our castle is, we can see top speed wins because Hot Wheels can only do enough, and after that she gone. This is the same red car that we hit when we got scared when we found a friend by the cliffs. He does not have any bad feelings about it. The bridge, it's basically water under the bridge. He's okay with it. We did have ice cream after attempt number 97, and he's cool with it. Apparently he's a professor at one of the universities. Anywho, 3rd position, one of the pole positions. So this is going to be fantastic, and we are going to do really, really well here. This is one of those places where we gain a lot of time because we don't have to turn that crazy. Now, towards the end of the 1st lap, and we were still in the 3rd position, passed in 3rd position, and this is the first time when I finished a lap. That's right. So if you're clapping, thank you. This is almost half of the 2nd lap, and we are in 3rd position. So we are doing very well in this race, and I think this race is going to be the race that is going to be the end of this video. But no, yeah, this happened. Yeah. So what was Avatar doing while I was doing that? Yelling, screaming with fear. We lost 3 positions straight up right after, and then we thought, we done, because this is 2nd lap and almost towards the end of the race. How are we going to gain all this, right? How bad it could be? Would it go even worse than this? Probably not, because now we learned the lesson. So keep your car together, and yeah, took a little bit of more wider turn, upset the car with that bump, lost a little bit of traction, but it was not that bad. The same guys are scared of me ending up on their backyard every now and then. However, I was not in their backyard, and I was able to maintain my speed. So right here, I saw them and I thought, all of them are together if I'm able to pass. But then Ghost Rider was here. I had to give him some space, lost traction, got out in the grace. Avatar yelling, screaming, same thing. Lost 2 more positions, and then right towards the end of it, we ended up in, boom, number 80, which is not the best. So, yeah, retry. What else can you do? Until you're not reaching the glory, you keep on retrying, isn't it? Now, this one ends up being one of the most decent races, but they're there was so much that happened in this race. I was able to gain positions after positions. Like right after the town, when the speed, usually I'm around 11th or 12th here, and I was at number 8. Got number 7, and I was passing people really, really fast. Baha and I, we were fighting together. I was losing traction every now and then. And then lap 2, I am in first position. I'm leading this race. And this is lap 2. Right here, I'm still doing amazing, and I have Ghost Rider behind me. But he's challenging every now and then, but not too crazy. Then he kind of comes around here, and the turn is coming. I had to turn. He comes in, gives me a nudge, and we lost the race completely. So, yeah. As usual, 2026, retry. So did a retry again to see what I can do with this, right? Because that's the only way to win this race. Give that Chevy a little bit of nudge, but had to do what I had to do. So either ways, you gotta make it work. Anywho, 10th position. Now this I have sped up a little bit. So this is 1.25 times. So it's not the regular speed. It's 0.25 faster than it's supposed to be, because I wanted to show you the whole race. And I know this video is getting too long, and I don't want to take too much of your time on a game that is already discontinued, but I still want to give you this fun factor that I had with this race. So again, 8th position. Because I have made so many attempts, I'm getting better at it gradually. The car, I'm understanding the car better, and I'm able to do some really good maneuvers here. I'm able to take some good risks here. 7th position. I'm doing fantastic. The car is holding on good. I know when to nudge. I know what kind of inputs to put, and I'm doing pretty well. So right here, she came out of nowhere on the top, but that was fine. We're going through the side as usual. It's a classic signature GTSR R31 move, you know. But still 7th, doing very well. Even though that mishap happened, we were able to control the car better, because practice makes a man perfect. Are we perfect? You tell me in the comment section. And if you don't want to comment, then be like that. It's okay. But if you do want to comment, tell me how do you like this video, because this race is so good. This is mint. Talking about mints, this turn right here by the house was mint. Yeah. So 7th position, Baja in front of us. I can hear hummings of other cars behind us. Not too worried about them. Did you see how great that turn was? I was not in the grass. I was not going the other way. My avatar was not yelling at all. This is how much better we have gotten since the first time when I started racing this race almost 2 weeks ago. And now after attempt number 1.2 million, we are getting very good at it. Baja had a moment, a little bit of body roll, way too much, snagged his position and said bye Fanta because of the orange car. Now this guy definitely blew right in front of us with his Hot Wheels, no wheel fenders or whatever. Said bye to him, took his position, number 5. Mom is here. She did her grocery shopping. This is the final attempt because kids are coming back from school. So she's like, this is my final attempt. I have to go and get the groceries again because I used all of my groceries to get your sandwiches done. So as a thank you, we kind of cheated. No, actually I lost control and traction, but it worked out towards her. So snag that position, and I'm at number 4. Now I can see number 3, one of the pole positions in sight, and want to grab it. And the other 2 leaders are kind of a little bit far away because they got traction and also rubber band effect of Forza Horizon 4. They were able to gain a lot of distance between us. Now fast forwarding a little bit because nothing much happened. Lost a position to the Hot Wheels guy, gained it back again. Still doing pretty well in the 4th position. Nothing major happened. At this point, we found the technician. So I want to tell you, he never ever went to that house to fix anything. He was constantly just racing here, and he had no intentions of fixing anything. The work orders are piling up, and all he's doing is racing in this Goliath with us the whole time. So I am a red car, and also he's a friend now. We passed him and snagged the second position. Ghost Rider, he's the same guy who kind of ruined our race last time, but we are friends now. What happened was I was stuck. As usual, my car was in the tree. Ghost Rider came in, helped us out, gave us some nachos, and we became friends after that. So second position, tried to take him, but Ghost Rider is very good. His top speed is very good, but slipstream, baby. We took the slipstream and boom, passed him. I could have pushed him outside, but we're bigger than that. Hot Wheels is right behind us, right on our bum, attacking, trying to challenge us with our first position. Oh yeah, just kind of said it in the conversation, but yeah, we are the leaders right now, and this is not even the first. Oh my god, why did I say it so fast? We lost the lead. However, we are doing pretty well. We are in third right now, still one of the poles. And yeah, this is only lap 1, and we are playing along in the pole positions. That has not happened for a very long time. And then we passed everybody, and guess what, girl? We are in the first position again. You know, yeah, lap 1 done, and we're still in leading this race. Right at the back, we're still leading. Hot Wheels comes along, takes a position, but then guess what? Leading again. Yeah, okay. And then right crossing this river / water, leading. Okay, by the big bridge where the train comes along, leading. By the hills at the back where there are a lot of turns and stuff, guess what? Leading. Baja comes in, takes our position again, but then we are following Baja. We are not able to catch up Baja, but right over here, no, it didn't happen. But right over here, no, it didn't happen. I cannot believe Baja is faster than us. However, guess what? Yeah, leading again by the beach, okay? By the lighthouse, okay? By the castle that we own. Yeah, that's our castle. Leading. Second house, that was ours. Leading still, okay? And then we are coming up to this big roundabout right here. And guess what? We are still doing leading. Then he passes us. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Hot Wheels, you passed us many times. We're going to pass you back again. Almost behind his bum, challenging him. And then I had a little bit of moment. And yeah, he's kind of gaining a little bit. Roundabout comes in. I'm pretty sure I will be able to. And guess what? Took the position back. I just put it on a slow-mo. Not even slow-mo, but at a regular speed, just to show you that they come along, but then they lose their position because our car is flying. It's screaming power. Okay? Yeah. So when in the start of this video, when I said, yeah, this is the car. Yes, this is the car. I didn't start a video with a lie. Yeah, this car has it. Okay, that turn came in. Remember this turn? Yeah, we are always in the grass or in the field. Guess what? We are not in the grass or the field. We are on the road, still doing it pretty well. Okay, Ashmore, or I don't know what this village is, but we are right here by the village, and Hot Wheels takes it over. But guess what? We're gonna take it back. You've seen it a million times. He got no. Okay, so we are in the third position now. A little bit scared, but second position, BB. Ooh. Yeah, guess where we are not? In somebody's backyard. Yeah, we are still on the road. Was very scared though. It was a moment where I thought I would almost lose the control. But we are not going to give any kind of reality checks today. It's all about racing, okay? I don't know if you're realizing this, but we are not able to catch to the leader. Yeah, and this is the second lap. Is it going to happen? Or is it not going to happen? I don't know. But this is the end of the second lap. We might end up at position 2 because it's getting harder. He has some distance, but then we are reducing the distance as usual. And then what we say to him, we say, hey, Hot Wheels. Bye. Give him a little bit of nudge though. And I did check the radar. He's doing pretty well. It's fine. He's just jolted. and it was such a speed, and my car was sliding at the same time, so it was a little bit harder than a notch, but it was not a dive bomb. Just want to tell you. Okay, if you comment saying dive bomb, then I'll comment you by saying liar. Okay, yeah. So first position, we are towards the end of the race, and guess what? What do you think is gonna happen? Do you think is anything else gonna happen? Do you see the radar? There's nobody. That's right. Boom. Number 1, sir. That's right. Winning. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for being here. Next time, have fun. This is going to be a good year. Bye.